We are back here on Girl Talk. Jeremy's here and he is directing us, and you're very patient, I will say that. Emo has joined us, so we have two boys and then we have you and I. Lucy Rosen is here. We were talking about her exquisite photography and it is good.
Thank you.
It is great. Let's talk about women marketing and entrepreneurship, because that's something that you're really passionate about also.
Very much so. Very much so. What would you like to talk about?
Well, first of all, I would like to talk a little bit about women in entrepreneurship. Are we well represented?
We are, actually. Women that start businesses succeed at a rate of over two times more than men when they start their business. We contribute more to the gross national product than the Fortune 500 companies combined. Right? Mm-hmm. And we also start businesses at a rate of 3 to 1 over men.
Are there different kinds or genres of businesses that we tend to go in?
Service.
Oh, do we really?
Yeah, it's more service than anything else, although manufacturing is up. But service, because number one, it's easier and less expensive to start.
Okay.
There's really not a whole lot of overhead if you start a business with, let's say, I don't know, a marketing or PR agency or an interior design or coaching or consulting, or it's your time that goes into it. The other thing is that it's flexible. So most women are responsible for their children or for their parents or for a combination of both or for their husbands and significant others. And it's easier to manage. So it could be a one-person kind of thing.
What's interesting to me about even talking about this is, I know you have a marketing and PR firm, but I've talked to you on various occasions about ideas that we have. And it's funny because I, as a want-to-be entrepreneurial woman, don't think about the marketing, PR, in a business plan, it's this and this and this, but you're very much into back end first. Or am I saying that even wrong?
I'm very much into looking at what your end result, what you want it to be, and then backing into it to make sure that you get what it is that you want to get. People that start businesses that haven't thought about marketing or haven't thought about PR or haven't thought about how they're going to reach and communicate with their target market are often sitting there with I have a business, but I have no customers, and I have no budget to get any customers because I spent it all starting a business.
What's funny is the second
Field of dreams, baby.
Exactly. Well,
and
it's
it doesn't
funny
work.
that we're talking about that, because in interior design, I tell people all the time, let's put together a master budget, and don't forget that you need the outdoor furniture.
That's right.
And, rugs and accessories can make
the
it.
accent pieces.
Exactly.
You need the pictures.
That's right.
You need the lamps. You need the right lighting.
Right.
You need everything.
If not, you've got this great, amazing
shell of a home.
Exactly. A house. I tell people, right? And not the home. It's so interesting.
Yep.
What about age for being an entrepreneurial woman?
Restrictions, you mean?
Right, or
none, zero. I'm working with a 16-year-old young lady right now, mentoring her, who wants to start a cake baking company. And she wants a logo, and she wants a plan, and she wants to know how she's going to become a master baker, and how she should do her own videos, and what she should do on YouTube. And she's absolutely adorable and very talented. And so she's, I'm mentoring her. She's not a client. She's somebody that I just
you really
want to
believe in.
Yeah, I want to help her.
Do you find that women sort of band together and we're very collaborative and very what's the right word?
Inclusive?
Yes.
We are much more inclusive than we are exclusive. We're much more democratic than autocratic. Mm-hmm. We're much more, how does it feel to us rather than how does it process in our minds. We're much more open to asking for, not necessarily for help, but asking for suggestions. We still have a really hard time asking for help. And I also think that women have a really hard time acknowledging that they're really good at what they do. So oftentimes they downplay of, I'm kind of good at this and I'm kind of whatever, when in fact they should be as assertive and as powerful and as wonderful as anyone, man or woman, in their skill set and what they know, and be able to talk about it.
And be proud of it.
And you
can still be humble and say, I do a good job. I worked hard.
Yes.
Do you think that having that mentorship, again, is sort of like, a three-legged stool?
It's so important. So the Don Ryan Center for Innovation here in Bluffton has an unbelievable mentorship program. It's free. You can join the Don Ryan Center for Innovation for free become a member for free, and have access to all these mentors with all sorts of different backgrounds that will coach you and guide you and help you along your journey. It's an amazing organization.
You know, I'm sorry we don't have like 4 more segments that we can do, because it's really interesting. And I think this is just sort of an organic, fun way to get to know you, Lucy, and for all of us to get to know our community. So stay with us. We'll be back on Girl Talk.